G'day and welcome back to Mel's Crafty Paper Place. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Hope you're getting some scrappy time in. I'm getting a little bit, just a little bit. Today I am playing along with the Whole Kit and Caboodle with Ginger's Corner, and this is my third layout. So this layout from the Advent kit in 2019, a mere 7 years ago, is this beautiful one here by Alicia McNamara. I've done a class with Alicia. Oh, she does such beautiful work, and she's a local lady. Love it. She just does such beautiful stuff. Very feminine, very florally, very layered, absolutely beautiful. So mine is not going to be up to this standard by any stretch of the imagination. But I did love with this one, I don't know if you can see here, she's done like a little two doors on hers. So you open up and it's on the photos on the inside. So loving all the detail in the photograph. Sorry about the lighting. It is trying to rain, actually, like stormy rain. So it's really, really dark. So, but that's the beautiful interactive layout inspiration. And it's just gorgeous. I really, really like, I think one of my favorite parts is just the lace trim across the top and bottom. So I definitely kept that. Now, what else I did, because I'm not a huge fan of doilies and I wanted something just a little bit more substantial, so I rummaged around in my stash and I found this Minte chippy. I have a whole page of them, but it's actually quite thick. It's thicker than their new ones, so I think this might have been when they first started doing them. It is quite thick, but I'm going to use it nonetheless. So these are the other ones that it comes with, and it's like nearly half as thick again as these later ones that they brought out. So yeah, but I'm going to use that. I'm going to put the very cool owl on the top, and I'll put a little bit of muslin in there as well. Now, I've done the same as Alicia with the, I've put banners on as well, and I've also put my panels on top of my wood grain doors. And then I've just to cover up the edges and sort of help it flow a little bit, I've popped some little flowers along there and down here as well, just tucked them in there just to add a little something. And then I also did some leaves. Now, one thing you have to remember with this one, when we open it up, you're going to see what's underneath. So if I lift my thing up, you will see, so you can see the leaves there, but then you're going to either, if you don't put something there, you're going to have floating leaves, you see. So I put the little postcard embellishment there, and I can write the date on that. Okay, I thought. Don't know what date it was. This was before Saxon was born, so it's more than 10 years ago, probably 11, 12, or Carla's only little, probably about 12 years ago, because she's only little there, and she's 14 now, so yeah, a little bit, hot minute ago. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's come together. Actually, I love it. It just sits down there nice and flat. So what I did for this layout, and it took me a hot minute, I didn't record it, it was just too much. Probably took me a good couple of hours just to getting up and getting interrupted with the kids and everything, and doing a bit of scrapbooking. So it took me a while. Now, I have made some mini albums previously in my past life. So I kind of knew how to put it together. But if you're unsure, what I have done is I've cut this green paper, which I should have cut as high as my doors, but I didn't. I did just a little bit shorter, and I think I only had that size left, so I cut that. You can make them the same size as your doors, okay? Why don't I grab a ruler, and I'll tell you what size I cut that to. One moment, please. Let me have a look. So, my doors are 6 inches high by, and this is what I actually did. Actually, I went 6 inches high, so I cut the piece of paper in half, and then I went and I measured how wide I wanted. I knew I wanted like a 3/4 inch border, and I did 10 inches, right? So then what I did is I cut it in half at 5, my doors, and I scored it 1/2 inch on this side, on this outer side. Okay, so 10 inches total, cut in half, and then on my left I did a 1/2 inch score on that one, and on my right side I did a 1/2 inch score in on that one. Okay, in, so it'll be 4.5 inches along if you want to go from the inside. And that then was my inside, I think, is 9. Yes, my matte, my green matte is 9, which was fine. I'm happy. And then I had a little bit of paper left over from a boo-boo that I'd done before, and I just popped those there and then glued, I sticky taped and glued my lace trim on. Don't think I've got much of that left. I probably got maybe 6 inches left of this, not much. Now, Alicia has got one big photo in there, and that's what you could do. You could make it to fit a certain sized photo, which a larger photo, which is perfect. I did not have one, however, so I just made do with what I had. And I just put my little thing in here, my little smile there, and I'm going to put a little diamante in there. Okay. Now, this side, the backing of the wood grain paper has got florals on. I'm okay with that. And even my script is upside down. I don't think you really notice it. I didn't really notice it until I really looked at it. Then I added the banner embellishment along there. I thought I might write some names on there of who is in there. I may even put another one over here to write like who's in this photo and then just in that photo. Maybe something like that, maybe. Because I've got plenty of them, so I may use them. I did put the little like tag thing with hugs on it. I don't know, I just did a bit of greenery just to match this side, so balance it a little bit. But I'm really happy with how it has come together. Now, up the top, now if your photo was a little bit higher and a little bit bigger, you could have done like 7 inches. I think that would have been a perfect size. You know, so, but mine was a little bit smaller, so I decided to just add a little bit of something up the top. Again, what I did with the banner, it's not this big. I actually cut it and then just tucked it in under the edges here. This is a tag, which I've chopped the top off, and then I've got a 1/2 of a clock underneath there. Oh, sorry, I hope you can see that. Yep, so I've got 1/2 a clock, and I just stuck a flower, which I'm going to stick in a fussy cut. I'm going to put a diamante in that. And then I fussy cut just the little word love out of whatever was in here. Okay, so that's what I've done. Okay, took me a while, but that's okay. I am really happy with how it came together. I've got muslin behind my owl. I did not pop my owl up. I wanted it flat just to support it, to make sure that it didn't get ripped or anything like that. Mind you, it is only going to be sitting in most of the time in a sleeve, so really nothing should happen. Nothing should happen. So, but you know, you always think of these things and it's like, well, yeah, nothing's going to happen, Mel. But that's okay. So I'm quite happy with how mine has come out, my version. I'm going to put some diamantes, I think. Now, question was, what colour do we want? Let's have a look at the inside, because I think I want to sort of, do I want it? Because Nono's got on this beautiful, and it really looks good on him. And Carla's wearing pink. Let me move that out the way. I'll move that up a little bit. Hang on. There we go. She's got pink on, and this kind of gives a goldy, pinky, reddy sort of one, the port wine. I think they're called port wine. Well, yeah, wine pearls. And I think they just might be nice. And they kind of got a little bit of silvery grain and blue in the back. I think I'm going to use these. Let's just use these. I'm going to put a teeny tiny one in here, and yes, it may come up and hit this, but I'm okay with that. Good luck to the little fella if he does that. So I hope you're getting some scrappy time in. Did you end up picking a kit to use for the Whole Kit and Caboodle? It is a big job. It is a bit of a challenge, really. You know, it's a little bit of a challenge. You know, I quite like a challenge. And I love me a good sketch, and I love doing these kits like with all the scrap lifting in there, which has been a blessing because I have been working more, so it's been helping me get some stuff done. So that's why I sort of, as late as I was joining, I am really happy that I have, because it's made me keep going. So I think, what am I going to put in? I think I'm going to put that one there in there, that size. I'm going to pop him in there. He's cutesy and he's not poking up too much, but you know, that's okay. I'm just going to pop that in there just to fill the hole. And it does sit up a little bit. It's okay. It'll be fine. Now, I'm also going to put one in the centre of the flowers. You know what? I think I'm going to use, let's put it over the top and let's have a look. I think I want to use the giant ones. I do have trouble using the big ones, so I think I'm going to use the big ones. Let's just go with my gut feeling. And I'd like to say a little, or actually a big thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I hope I can inspire you to jump in that craft room and do some crafting. And we can do some crafting together. That's really cool. And I hope you enjoy my videos. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you're at and what you're doing, where you're from. That'd be really cool. I do love that via the internet we can be on opposite sides of the world and still love the same thing and have that connection. That still blows my mind a little bit. A lot, actually. I'll be honest. Like, it's amazing. I think it's so wonderful. It's so very cool. Oh yeah, I like those. I think they're so cool. Right, so I'll pop one down here. And this is going to be quite high because this is already on quite a thick, not chipboard, what do you call it? It is called a chippy. It's kind of like chipboard. And they're really cool, and you can paint them and do whatever you want with those as well. But I haven't. I like them raw like that. I like that natural rawness to them and that colour and that patina. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 flowers. I've got an even number of flowers, so that's just the way it is. I am not going to change it. I think I ran out actually. So that was it. Alright, there we go. I'm not sure I want to do too much else, to be honest. I'm quite happy. I could add another one in here. Let me see if I've got one to my right in my stashy pile of stuff which I need to clean up. It's in a bit of a mess when I use it, and then I've got to like clean it up. These are my scraps. I don't have much left in the way of scraps, I'm telling you. Not much at all. I'll be lucky to get these pages. This out of this kit, 6 pages, because I have used the kit before as well. I don't think I have any more banners. Oh, hang on. I do. Tell lies. Hang on. Just got to find them. I've only got a brown one. I don't really want a brown one, do I? Do I? Let me have a look. I could. It kind of spreads out a little bit more. Oh yeah, I could. Or do we want to go up this way? Oh yes, let's pop that there. I'm going to use a little bit of glue. That'll be okay. It's a little bit different on the side. And then I can write some more stuff on there about where we were and stuff like that. I could write directly on here as well, to be honest, because it's plain enough that you could do that. So if I don't have enough on here, I will do that. I do like these banners. They're super cute. And they're a really nice thickness too. And for those of you who have just started watching, if you go back to my first video of this one, this is the 4th one. I'm doing the Whole Kit and Caboodle with Ginger's Corner, and it's where you take a whole kit and you use it all up, which I like to do because I'm too lazy to put it away. And it's where Ginger is doing 6 pages from her kit, and then she'll make base pages or divvy up the rest of it. But yeah, I'll tell you what, unless your kit is super, super huge, you're not going to have much left after you do 6 layouts. So I really like using it all and not having to put anything away. So I really like that idea of using the whole kit and caboodle. It's really good for me. It suits me down to the ground. That sits up a little bit. Well, it's not too bad. That'll do. That'll be right. And there will be a playlist link down in my description box below. You'll be able to pop in there and you click on that link and it'll take you to all the other creatives that are playing along this month. And you'll get some inspiration from those ladies as well, and as well as Ginger herself. And each year she does it a little bit differently. So there's no wrong way. It's just nice to play along and be inspired, and that's the whole idea of it. It's just to inspire you to get scrapping and to be involved in the community. So yeah, but I think that's where my layout will finish today. That's my 3rd layout for this one, and I will see you again really soon for the next one. I think I've got the 4th and the 5th, and then I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough to get a 6th layout done, but I will be making something with my scraps, so stay tuned. And I'll see you again really shortly, and we'll get this whole kit and caboodle used up. Thanks for stopping by today. See you later. Bye.